Hello everybody and welcome to game number 3 of these two players. We've got SlayersMMA being the red Terran in the bottom, going up against mTwDimaga, the blue Zerg in the top. We are playing on ESL Metalopolis and we are in game number 3, what I believe is a best of 3. So we could be in the deciding game tier. Which is kind of sad. These players have had two very interesting games to go for this series. In the last game, MMA went for some crazy mech, going for a lot of Hellions and not a single siege tank. He went for Thor Hellion with two Banshees that he used to harass earlier on, and pushing with those, and the Cloak Banshee harass was great. And the addition of the Cloak Banshees into the main army added so much DPS, and there was just no real anti-air for big frontal assaults from Dimaga. He tried to get a few mutas, but they didn't even survive the thing. We saw a scarce amount of them. They basically just ran into Thors and died earlier on, and they just did nothing. So Dimaga, I'm curious of what he's going to be going for in this game, because that last game, that mech really had his number, considering he likes to go for high counts of Lings, and Blue from Hellions are just crazy. So MMA is over here. He has thrown down proxy racks. Oh god, what? Ooh, camera, what are you doing? But yeah, we have the proxy racks now from MMA, and I don't think he's scouted yet. He's just going for in between the two bases, yeah. He's going to go ahead and scout soon, probably. We can see that, yep, there's the scouting SCV. We have nothing else being thrown down. The scouting SCV may also throw down a second Rax. I don't know if that's what's going to be happening or what, but yeah, there is another Rax being built down here. SCV is kind of hiding in the middle for a second. I thought it was a glitch, but no, we have a double Rax now happening. This one, neither of them are actually in range of the Watchtower or any Overlord flight patterns. But Dimaga's going to run around here. He's looking around and seeing that there's nothing that's been built and that there's no command center that has been started and being turned into an orbital command. See, right now that's happening, but he's not aware that. He's actually looking around for hidden Raxes, hidden command centers, something. But we are seeing that MMA is just going to go ahead and scout the natural down here and assume that Dimaga's going to be up there. He's going to scout that. We have the drone running around, probably going to stop by the watchtower and see nothing. Will he? Yes. But his vision, he has no idea. This is a very, very well-placed Rax. We can see that MMA has definitely practiced his Rax placement to delay scouting and hide that, as we saw in Shakur's Plateau, where he had the sort of hidden proxy-ish, not really just cutesy play Rax, and that was able to stay hidden from the drone on the normal scouting pattern. So very careful Rax. So now we have a lot of drones being pulled. We're going to see them trying to engage the Marines, but there are now 3 Marines out getting microed fairly well. His SCV is actually taking a lot of damage. Both of them end up dying. This guy in the bunker is no longer able to continue making that, but there we're going to see moving in. The SCV is... Oh, wow. 40 more health in that bunker, and it would have actually been complete. Look at how close it is. It literally needed only 3 more seconds. Will we have a, there's this Rax. The 2 Rax over there. He hasn't moved them at all. He's going to bring more SCVs. He's got 2 more SCVs on the way. Going to continue being aggressive, but the Lings are now out. This bunker's going to need to be canceled. MMA, you need to cancel the bunker. You have a lot of Marines. You have more than enough Marines to actually kill that. We're going to see him actually going to try and keep that bunker alive. The SCVs are making their way across the map, but it's a long walk for them. But now we're going to watch some kiting happening. The Marines are so deadly. Right now, Dimaga's only at 14 food. It looks like this is going to be a fast GG, a fast game number 3. Heavy 2-Rax play, heavy proxy 2-Rax play. There's the GG from Dimaga, and that is going to be the game. That is a really cool best of 3. I mean, look at just the intelligence of MMA's decision in builds. He goes for a really solid play on tal'darim altar of a fast expansion. He goes for a little bit of pressure, a little bit of containment, scouting with initial Hellions, and then that gets shut down. So he changed up his style completely, starting off with an identical build order, so Dimaga may just go ahead and assume, oh, he's doing the same thing, I can respond in the same way and win. But then MMA reacts and goes for more Hellions, goes in, puts pressure on, contains Dimaga, moves in, gets Cloaked Banshees really quickly, and then moves in with those and starts wreaking havoc with them, delaying Dimaga more, while MMA goes for multiple factories with tech labs to get a Blue Flame upgrade, as well as a bunch of Thors, and then go mech with that, and without a single Banshee, crushes Dimaga. And in the third game, MMA then goes for a completely surprise, well-placed proxy on cross-position Metalopolis. The cross-position, granted, was a little bit of a luck factor that he was able to take advantage of quite well. Dimaga couldn't get that initial Overlord in to go ahead and see where MMA would spawn, but that Overlord in the same situation would probably just pull back and just hide this spawning position of Dimaga first in order to surprise MMA and hopefully make MMA scout the wrong direction first. And then Dimaga could send in a drone maybe to scout or something, but either way, MMA is able to hide his intentions and take complete advantage of everything that Dimaga was able to go for. And Dimaga couldn't scout, couldn't react, he was going for his normal macro play, and MMA was able to wreck him, even though Dimaga had an impeccable first game. So very cool best of 3, very good series, and MMA does end up coming out on top. Hope you enjoyed, as I definitely did. So thank you all very much. I will go ahead